Hi, I am Brenda Crossman with another video on narcissism. Someone asked me the question, why don't people seek healing when the relationship is over? Why don't people seek healing when the relationship is over? This question was asked in relation to the narcissist. Why don't the narcissists, or why don't narcissistic people in general seek healing when a romantic relationship is over? And the reason for that is twofold. One, it was not their fault that the relationship with you ended. It was your fault. You caused it to end. This is the way narcissists think. By design, by makeup, by psyche, they don't take responsibility. It was never their fault. If they lied, if they cheated, if they mistreated, if they manipulated you, it was not their fault. They will find a way to project it back to you, to make it why you caused them to act like that. They will find a way to gaslight you. They will find a way to confuse you. And if you dare confront them about anything, they will try to confuse you. And in the end, you will be thinking, maybe it was my fault. Because that is the way they are. They will flip the script. They don't take responsibility. Remember, narcissists have underdeveloped internal worlds. They haven't learned to process emotions like guilt or remorse or emotions like that effectively. So the moment that something that comes to them that feels like blame, they will flip it. They will push it back to you. They will flip it. So it wasn't their fault. The relationship has ended. You caused them to have to end the relationship. You caused them to have had to lie and cheat and betray and deceive you. It was your fault. And if something is not broken, why fix it? So they don't think they're broken. You're the one who needs to go to therapy. You're the one who needs to get help. You're the one who needs to get healing and counseling. It's not them. Reason number 2. Why don't narcissists or narcissistic people seek healing when a relationship is over? Because they're already in a new relationship. Sorry. They are already in love. Oh my God. I don't know what it is about narcissists and falling in love. Narcissists have this unique ability to seamlessly move from one romantic relationship to another romantic relationship. They will not leave a relationship with you unless they already have a new supply in waiting. This is why they groom people. They groom people around them to be supplies. So if the relationship with you go bad, they already have several supplies waiting. They already have people eagerly waiting to accept them. And so in their minds, they're thinking they are already in a new romantic relationship. You are the one who is suffering. You are the one who is broken. You are the one who is acting crazy. So something have to be wrong with you. They have moved on. So those are the reasons. One, is not their fault. Reason number 2, they are already in love. They have moved on. All right. We have to remember that narcissists have deep-seated rejection and abandonment issues. Because of that, they don't like being alone. They will not grieve a relationship the way a normal person will grieve a relationship. A normal person will give themselves breaks during a relationship. If a relationship ended, they may give themselves a break. They will try to be reflective. They may try to assess themselves. But narcissists, it's not to say that they don't grieve a relationship, but they grieve a broken relationship with a new partner. So they use a new person to medicate for whatever feeling of grief or pain or hurt they may have had from the relationship with you. They will use that new person to help medicate that pain. They do not grieve alone. They take the baggage from relationship to relationship to relationship. They just pick up garbage as they go along. All right, so those are the reasons. They're already in love. It's not their fault. I know this question was asked in response or in relation to why don't narcissistic people seek healing. But I want to flip the script and ask, why don't those who were abused, victims and survivors, seek healing? No, I know some people seek healing. I know some people have go through therapy. Some people go through counseling. Some people get back on track with their relationship with God, right? I know there is a demographic, there is a percentage of people who seek healing, who seek recovery. Because if you observe, most, if not all of my videos are in response to questions asked, and that is because I coach victims and survivors of narcissistic abuse. So I am a narcissistic abuse recovery coach. So if you or anyone you know needs to be coached to recovery, you can inbox me, send me a private message on Facebook. My Facebook name is Rhonda Crossman. Send me a private message and I will set up an appointment. So as I said, there is a demographic of people who seek healing and who are trying to recover and move on. But there is a larger percentage of, and I will say mostly women, who do not seek healing. If I tell you how many bitter women, I'm not gaslighting women, I'm just pointing it out. There are so many women who have made that decision to remain victims. I don't know if they feel that remaining angry with their ex, remaining bitter towards their ex, obsessing over what happened to them, hating men, is going to solve their problem. It's going to heal their brokenness. It does nothing to them. Choosing to remain a victim does nothing to your ex. Your ex has moved on in a new relationship with a new life. You are the one who has chosen to park in victimville. You have chosen to move in and live in victimville. What I find with women who are still victims of narcissistic abuse, these are ones who are not making an effort to seek healing. They wallow in pain. They wallow in self-pity. They love to be miserable. I find these women are very combative. They are extremely combative. Why am I saying this? Because I have been on the other end of their anger. Because why? I'm not bitter. Because why? I pray for my For the person who narcissistically abused me, I pray for their salvation. I pray for their deliverance. This person is on the top of my prayer list. I pray for them. I fast for them. I bring them before the Lord. Why do I do that? Because Jesus told me to. If God tells me to do something, I am going to do something. So I pray for this person. All right? I bring them before the Lord. And I intercede for them. And so that has caused me to pop on the radar of some victims because they want everybody who was narcissistically abused to be mad, to be angry, to be bitter, to be hateful, to have this negative dynamics going on. And not everybody want to take that path. Some people just want to move on with their lives. Right? Thing about remaining a victim of narcissistic abuse is that you open yourself to demonic possession. Demons lives in hurt. Demons lives in hurts. Demons inhabits bitterness. That's why now people, they encouraged and they nurtured the emotions of being bitter. So now a demon of bitterness lives there. They nurtured the emotions of being a victim. Now a demon moved in. People don't realize that when you hold on to negative stuff, demons use the opportunity to come in. You think the demon cared that you were narcissistically abused? Sometimes the demon themselves program that narcissist into your life to ruin your life. And the faster you get healed, the easier it is for you to run away, to break free. But the more you hold on to being a victim, the more you entertain demons. The thing is, women who are still victims are some of the worst women to deal with. They are bitter, they are angry, they are hateful, they will attack you just for being positive. Just to being able to look at the situation from a different perspective. They will hate you because you are not bitter, because you are not spewing venom all day long. Who wants to do that? How will that increase the quality of my life? How will that increase the quality of anybody's life? It does not. It depletes you. It shrinks you. It makes you less. So to that demographic that feels entitled to their pain, because I can't come up with another reason, they feel entitled to their victimhood. Why don't you seek healing? Why don't you try to recover? Why don't you let go of the pain? Why don't you get some therapy? Why don't you get some counseling? Why don't you pull your life in line? Healing is in your best interest. Being whole is in your best interest. Seeking to shift from victim to survivor is in your best interest. And if you're still bitter with the person who abused you, if you're angry and you rage and you're combative to people who have a different outlook towards the person who abused them, like myself, I choose to pray for the person who abused me. I don't hate the person. I'm not resentful or angry or bitter towards them. I pray for them. If you choose to be angry towards people like me, then it's because you are still under the captivity of that victim mentality and you need to seek healing. So why don't you seek healing? We understand why narcissists don't seek healing, but why you, who claim not to be a narcissist, why don't you seek healing? Ask yourself that question.